Heartbroken mother may be forced baby boy, who died aged 6 weeks. Tracey Bolton lost son Jamie 6 years ago. When he was 6 weeks old, she has visited his grave in Derbyshire every day, since to leave him gifts. Thieves are now stealing the toys, causing her family massive distress. They are being forced to consider exhuming his body at a cost of £1,800. A grieving mother may be forced to dig up her dead baby's tiny body after thieves started stealing the toys and trinkets she has put on his grave every day for the last 6 years. Tracey Bolton, from Chaddesden, Derbyshire, was devastated when her baby Jamie Godrich died 6 years ago, when he was just 6 weeks old. She never even got to take him home. She has visited his grave every day, since to leave toys and trinkets, but was left shocked and distressed when they were repeatedly stolen by heartless thieves. Now, the theft has become so bad that Tracey, 42, and her partner Mark Godrich, 37, are being forced to consider digging up their baby and moving him to a different graveyard. Now, the theft has become so bad that Tracey, 42, and her partner Mark Godrich, 37, are being forced to consider digging up their baby and moving him to a different graveyard. As well as the distress of having to exhume his body, the process will cost £1,800. Tracey, who also has a 10-year-old son Leon with Mark and 2 grown-up children from a previous relationship, said, "It's been going on for 6 years, ever since Jamie was buried, but it's getting more and more recent over the past couple of months. These low-life robbers are stealing from a little baby. It makes me feel physically sick. It's all the more distressing given that Jamie's family are still grieving over his death." Ha's mother said it is something that she will never get over, but is learning to live with. They're the lowest of the low. They've got no conscience whatsoever. Putting toys at Jamie's grave is the only thing I can do for him. Taking little trinkets is a comfort for us. We never got the chance to see him grow up, and we can't buy him Christmas or birthday presents, so little things like this help us. But things are being consistently stolen and broken. It's happening at least twice a week. I don't care about the monetary value, it's the sentimental value. They're only little toys. I don't know what value they would be to anyone anyway. Tracey only got to hold her son for 3 short days, and had to make the harrowing decision to turn off his life support machine. Now I dread going to visit my son's grave, and it shouldn't be like that. This feels like the last straw, and now we are seriously considering having Jamie exhumed and moving him to a different nearby cemetery. It's just disgusting. He was just a little baby when he died. He never did anyone any harm, so I don't know why people would do this. It's sick and twisted. Moving his body would be very traumatic, but it's a last resort, so I know he'd be left alone, to rest in peace. Jamie, who was buried at Nottingham Road Cemetery in Chaddesden, died when he was just 6 weeks old, and his heartbroken parents still don't have any answers as to why. Jamie's older brother Leon is only 10, and was just 4 years old when Jamie was born. He joins his mother at the cemetery and they leave Lego figures and things like that. Tracey only got to hold her son for 3 short days, and had to make the harrowing decision to turn off his life support machine. Tracey said, "Even 6 years on, we still don't know how Jamie died. It was a straightforward pregnancy, the easiest out of all my pregnancies, which made it even more of a shock. When he was born it was obvious something wasn't right. We knew we wouldn't be taking him home. When Jamie died it was the worst thing imaginable. I'm still having counseling now. It's not something you ever get over, but you learn to live with it. When we planned the funeral and chose the cemetery, it was a comfort to know he would be so close by. But these robbers have destroyed that. You're constantly grieving when you lose a child, and things like this just knock you right back to the beginning. It brings back all the pain and suffering. It makes me really upset. I'm a calm person and it takes a lot to anger me, but I am fuming over this. I can't get my head around it. I've just had enough." Jamie's older brother Leon is only 10, and was just 4 years old when Jamie was born. "We go down together and leave Lego figures and things like that. They're the sort of things we imagine he'd like if he was still here." Leon gets really upset by the robbery. He takes presents down for his brother only to find them stolen, and he just doesn't understand why it's happening. Tracey said she has called the police over the spate of robberies, but so far nothing has been done. Derby City Council, which owns the site, said it deeply regrets the anguish being caused by the incidents. A police spokesman said they were aware of the incidents, and said their neighborhood team patrolled the cemetery.